This is News 4 Sports, driven by Toyota.
Well, a very quick turnaround for the Blues after falling to the Hurricanes 5-2 last night. But the Blues are back in the comforts of the Enterprise Center tonight to face the Dallas Stars. Vince Dunn had a goal and an assist, and Oscar Sundqvist scored 2. But the red-hot Blues were chilled by the Hurricanes last night. The loss was just the second in regulation for the Blues in 16 games. Jordan Binnington took the night off, and Jake Allen took over between the pipes and didn't look sharp in his start, especially with that blunder with 7 minutes left in the game. Here's what head coach Craig Berube had to say after last night's loss.
They checked well. I thought that they did a great job of not giving us any room out there. Where it was a tight game all around, and the shots were down both ways. It was just a tight hockey game. We never really got to our game and controlled the play in the offensive zone. We got to do a better job, but they did a good job of not giving us any room either. We've got a game tomorrow, and that's a good thing. We get back at it.
Down in Florida, the Cardinals facing the Marlins again. Michael Wacha making his second spring appearance today. Bottom of the first, 2-on for former Marlin Marcell Ozuna, and he chops it to the left side. He's out at first, but brings in Dexter Fowler, and that's the first run of the game, makes it 1-0 Cardinals. But the story of today was this guy right here, Michael Wacha. He threw 3 innings of hitless ball, getting the K right there. He struck out 4, the best performance so far by a Cardinals starting pitcher this spring. Miami led 3-2 in the 8th, but Martinez right here doubles to right to plate 2. The Cardinals hold on, and they win 4-3 over the Marlins. They will face the Mets tomorrow at noon. Well, back here in St. Louis, the Billikens back at home trying to break their 2-game losing streak, hosting George Mason. Billikens coming out firing. Tremaine Isabel right here works his way inside, duking out players, and he gets the 2-point jumper. Bills leading early 12-2 in this one. Almost halftime, George Mason, they whiff, and the Bills pick it up down the court over to Javon Bess and lays it in. 40-24 Billikens at the break, but George Mason with the comeback still right here, and it leads to an easy 2, 69-60. They're starting to make a late surge, but the Bills are able to hold them off, winning 81-71. Jordan Goodwin right there with a season-high 24 points along with 8 rebounds, and head coach Travis Ford was very impressed with his game today.
I thought Jordan Goodwin played it as a complete game as you almost can. I mean, from how he scored from threes, from post-ups, from drives to fast break to offensive rebounding. He scored in every way. And then he was in charge of guarding Kyer most of the night, their leading scorer, and I thought he did a terrific job on him.
The Mizzou Tigers looking to rebound, facing the Gamecocks today, and they did just that. Despite a second-half surge, the Tigers were able to hold on, thanks in part to Kevin Puryear, scoring 18 points today despite attempting only 7 field goals. Jordan Geist was right behind him with 15 points. Mizzou went on to win this one 78-63. They are now 13-15 overall and 4-12 in SEC play. NFL Combine continuing today, and 2 Mizzou stars shine bright. Drew Lock showed off his arm, and he may have arguably had the best day at his position, looking effortless on his passes. He also had a 4.69-second 40-yard time, but he wasn't the only Tiger that stood out right there. Wide receiver Emmanuel Hall wowed on the broad jump. He jumped 11 feet and 9 inches, and that ranks second all-time at the Combine. So I think a great showing for the Mizzou Tigers today at the NFL Combine.
Yeah, that is great news.